Squats 2026 helps seniors stay strong and independent. Today, I would like to talk about one very simple but powerful exercise, the squat. Squats are not about bodybuilding or gym performance. They're about daily life. Every time we sit down on a chair, stand up, use the toilet, or get out of bed, climb stairs, or recover our balance after a stumble, while using the same muscles and movement pattern as a squat. As we grow older, loss of leg strength and balance is one of the main reasons people lose independence and become prone to falls. The good news is that these muscles respond very well to safe, regular training, even our 70s, 80s, and beyond. This talk is based on international guidelines from the World Health Organization and the US Physical Activity Guidelines, which strongly recommend strength training for older adults to preserve mobility, bone strength, and independence. This session is purely educational. It is not medical advice. The goal is to help you understand why squats matter, which muscles they work, how to do them safely, and how often to do them, and how you can help you stay strong and independent for longer. This talk was compiled by Dr. Siva Navaratnam and ChatGPT, my education partner. I would like also to thank my children, Deenan and Jazara, for helping me in the production of this video. Squats are simply the movement of sitting down and standing up. It is one of the most important movements we use every day, getting out of a chair, off the toilet, out of bed, or up from the floor. The good news is that you don't have to do them perfectly or deeply. You can use a chair, a table, a wall, or even a walking frame for support. Safety always comes first. This movement trains the most important muscles for independence: the thighs, the hips, the buttocks, the core, and the back. These are the muscles that keep us upright, balanced, and able to move confidently. By strengthening these muscles, squats help with walking, climbing stairs, standing from a chair, preventing falls, and maintaining independence in daily life. So what we talk about squats, we are really talking about training for life, not for the gym. Breathing is very important when doing squats, especially for older adults. Before you start going down, take a gentle breath in. As you go down, lightly tighten your tummy muscles. Not hard, just enough to support your spine. When you stand back up, breathe out slowly. This helps your blood pressure stay stable and prevents dizziness or straining. The most important rule is do not hold your breath. Holding your breath can cause a sudden rise in blood pressure and make you feel lightheaded. Whether you are doing a standing squat or a chair squat, the breathing pattern is the same. Breathe in before you go down. Gently tighten your tummy. Breathe out as you stand up. Keep breathing normally throughout. For anyone who prefers to see the movement, there are many safe demonstration videos online. You can search on YouTube for chair squats for seniors or how to squat safely to watch and follow along at your own pace. Remember, this is about moving safely, comfortably, not about pushing or holding your breath. This picture shows a supported squat using a walking frame or a chair. This is a very safe way to start, especially if balance is an issue. Before you go down, take a gentle breath in. As you lower yourself, lightly tighten your tummy muscles as if you are gently bracing your abdomen. This helps protect your back and keeps your body stable. When you stand back up, breathe out slowly. This makes the movement easier and prevents you from straining. The most important safety rule is do not hold your breath. Holding your breath can suddenly raise blood pressure and make people feel dizzy or unsteady. So remember, breathe in before you go down. Gently tighten your tummy. Breathe out as you stand up. Keep breathing normally throughout. For anyone who wants to see this in motion, there are many safe demonstration videos on YouTube. You can search for chair squats for seniors or how to squat safely and follow along at your own pace. The goal is comfort, control, and safety, not pushing or straining. This slide shows the basic steps for doing a safe squat. Think of it as a controlled way of sitting down and standing up. First, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. This gives you a stable base. Next, keep your chest up and look forward. This helps keep your balance and your back in a safe upright position. Then start the movement by pushing your hips back as if you're about to sit on a chair. This protects your knees and uses your strong hip and thigh muscles. As you go down, bend your knees and keep your back straight. You do not need to go very low. Only as far as comfortable is safe. Finally, when you stand up, push through your heels and gently tighten your tummy muscles. This helps you use your leg and hip muscles properly and keeps your spine supported. Remember, the movement should be slow, controlled, and pain-free. If needed, you can always use a chair, a wall, or walking frame for support. For anyone who would like to see real examples, there are many safe demonstration videos on YouTube. Searching for chair squats for seniors or how to squat safely can be very helpful. Muscles used in a squat. This picture shows the main muscles that work when we do a squat. At the front, the large muscles in the thighs, called the quadriceps, helps us straighten the knees when we stand up. At the back, the buttock muscles, called the gluteal muscles, and the hamstrings help us push the hips forward and raise from the chair. Around the hips muscles help with stability and balance, keeping the legs aligned and prevent wobbling. In the middle, the core muscles, the tummy, and the muscles around the spine help keep the body upright and protect the back during the movement. So a squat is not just a leg exercise. It is a whole body strengthening movement that trains the legs, the hips and buttocks, the core, and the muscles that help with posture and balance. This is why squats are so important for daily activities like standing up, walking, climbing stairs, and preventing falls. Benefits for health and metabolism. This slide summarizes why squats are so valuable for overall health, especially as we get older. First, squats improve leg strength and balance. Strong legs help us walk climb stairs, and get up from chairs more easily. And good balance reduces the risk of falls. They also support good posture by strengthening the muscles of the hips and back and core. Squats help us stay upright and avoid the stooped posture that can develop with age. Squats help maintain bone strength. When muscles pull on bones during safe, resistant exercise, it sends a signal for bones to stay strong, which is important for preventing osteoporosis and fractures. From a metabolic point of view, squats use large muscle groups, the thighs, the hips, the buttocks, and the core. Because these muscles are large, they use more energy and help keep the body's metabolism active. Regular strength training exercise like squats help maintain muscle mass. This is important because muscle loss with aging can slow metabolism, reduce mobility, and increase risk of frailty. All these benefits are supported by large scientific reviews and position statements, including the National Strength and Conditioning Association and International Physical Activity Guidelines. So squats are not about the legs. They support balance, posture, bones, metabolism, and most important, the ability to stay independent. Safety tips. There are some simple but very important safety points for doing squats, especially for older adults. First, remember your breathing. Breathe in as you go down and breathe out as you come up. Never hold your breath, as they can raise blood pressure and make you feel dizzy. Next, keep your knees in line with your toes. This helps protect your knees and keep the movement well aligned. If you feel unsteady, always use support. A chair, wall, a table, or a walking frame can make the exercise much safer and more comfortable. There is no shame in using support. Safety comes first. Finally, listen to your body. A little muscle effort is normal, but sharp pain is not. If you feel sharp pain in your knees, hips, or back, stop the exercise and rest. The key message is move slowly, stay in control, breathe normally, and choose safety over depth or speed. How often and how many squats for adults over 60 years old? This final slide answers one of the most common questions people ask. How often should I do squats and how many should I do? Based on international guidelines from the World Health Organization, the US Physical Activity Guidelines, the American College of Sports Medicine, and the National Institute of Aging, strength exercises for older adults are recommended about 2 to 3 days per week. Not every day at the beginning. The muscles need time to recover. For most people, a good starting point is 8 to 15 squats in a row, depending on the comfort and ability. That is one set. You can do 1 to 3 sets, resting in between. The aim is gentle fatigue, not exhaustion. It is perfectly fine to start with chair-assisted squats or holding a table, wall, or a walking frame. As strength and confidence improve, you can gradually progress to freestanding squats. The goal is not to count numbers for the sake of numbers. The real goal is strong legs for walking, keeping balance, climbing stairs, and getting up from chairs independently. If you remember one message, it is this: do them safely, do them regularly, and let them support your independence as you age. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to the videos. There are a lot more coming along the way.